straight into it.
Lil Speedy is hands down one of the youngest crash outs that we have covered on this channel. From meeting up with the ops for a shootout to backdooring people he was once cool with and mocking their death online, Lil Speedy has made himself the top op in Chicago. And death online, Lil
Just told you, blood. Be on point, gang. I just told you. Watch them niggas, blood. Also, he trolling. That's Q50 with Lil 50. I heard about him. R.I.P. to bro. Yeah, these niggas young as hell doing this. Like, I think Q50 with Lil 50 like 15 years old died. This dude probably, he look like he young too, like 15, 16. Crazy.
their death online, Lil Speedy has made himself the top op in Chicago, and even going in and out of juvenile hall at only 15 years old. After joining one of the deadliest gangs in Chicago, the infamous Bloodhounds, Speedy would continue to rain havoc in the streets of Chicago in the name of his fallen gang leader, Lil Jeff.
Speedy has nobody's up. They really mad about this.
What talking about his fallen gang leader, Lil Jeff? Man, if there's any young people watching this video, don't look up to people like this, bro. Just don't. It might seem cool, but it's not, bro. Trust me, it's not. Like, it's not cool, bro. It's one thing to listen to their music, but don't let that influence you. Just all the young people out here, man.
Stopping y'all from taking that route and crashing out.
I'm crashing out all the way. I'm doing whatever I can to do something to you.
And Speedy keep trolling, it's gonna be 30K on his head, and I bet you he be dead by tonight. Keep trolling, his gonna be dead. Keep trolling, and the next time I see his mama face gonna be split open on my dead cousin.
Chicago police are investigating the shooting death today of a 15-year-old boy. Police say they found him with a gunshot wound to the head inside a home just before noon today.
Lil Speedy was born and raised in the south side of Chicago near the Inglewood area. As a kid, it would seem that although Speedy had both parents in his household, his father would be in the streets for a better portion of his life. It would even turn out that later on, we would find out that the name Lil Speedy was actually a street name passed down from his father, the original Speedy. Since Lil Speedy would be around street life at a young age, he would then jump off the porch in 2021 at about 11 years old. It was around this time that Speedy would hang out more and more with his cousin Lil.
11, jumped off the porch at 11 years old. Bro, you know I was doing that at 11 years old? What was I doing at 11 years old? 11 years old, that was the year 2016. 2016, bro. I was just playing basketball. That's all I was doing. Playing basketball, watching YouTube. That's it. I was like, this is crazy, bro. This is crazy.
50 and his friend Queso, and the three of them would have each other's back in these unpredictable streets of would have each other's.
Go back. I think he had passed away too. This little Queso, RP to him. But Jesus, them jeans tight as hell. We gotta stop these skinny jeans in 2025. It's alright, niggas wearing in 2025. 2026, all men wearing skinny jeans. Let's stop this, bro. Like, you know, like they can be skinny, bro, but not this skinny, gang. Like, and Von on 1700, he's a great example of that. Stop with this, bro. Please, gang. Please.
And his friend Queso, and the three of them would have each other's back in these unpredictable streets of Chicago. However, it was around 13 years old when Speedy was introduced to Lil Jeff and Rel Vert, the infamous members of the Bloodhounds. Once Speedy met these two, he was starstruck, and he knew that he wanted to pursue a life identical to the ones that he had seen the Bloodhounds living. Things would soon become extremely dicey.
I can get why you want to live a life similar to them, like, you know what I'm saying, the status, like the money they get, you feel me? The notoriety, you feel me, being famous and stuff. But you seen how Lil Jeff ended up, you feel me? And RP Lil Jeff, no disrespect on his name, but he died trying to kill somebody in front of everybody. Like, his death is on YouTube, you feel me, for everybody to see. Imagine how his family feel, you feel me? Seeing people, you feel me, watch his death and stuff like that. I mean, like, he was really rapping what he was really doing what he rapped about, you feel me? He literally died trying to kill somebody. But it's like, why do you want to go through that? Like, he already seen how it ended up. And then I seen another story about another dude named Bloodhound T Slick. He just got locked up, you feel me? It's like being in the streets only gonna end two ways, bro. Going to jail, or you gonna end up getting killed, bro. Like, G shit, bro. And if you do make it out of that, you feel me? Then you just got lucky for real. Why take that chance, you feel me? I don't feel like it's worth it, man.
after this moment, considering there would be a beef brewing between Speedy and Queso's cousin, PGF Fully Chop. It was rumored that the feud would start after Lil 50 and Fully Chop would steal a gun. However, after this gun was stolen, Fully Chop and Lil 50 would become Speedy's biggest ops. After the death of Lil Jeff, we would see Lil Speedy and Queso do an interview with the Chirac's History Channel, in which we would see these guys creep up on vehicles in traffic, ready to dump bullets in the street, on camera.
That's what I don't get. How are you getting your gun stolen, bro? Like, I get it. Like, okay, I get it. Like, you might trust somebody. They might just ask you, let you hold it. You feel me? But even then, though, like, don't let nobody hold your gun, bro. Like, unless you really know, like, that's your day one homie. Like, you feel me? Like, you could leave $10,000 in front of them. Like, you could leave $10,000 with them for a whole hour. It'll still be there when you come back. Like, one of them. Like, if you don't know anything like that, I'm not letting nobody touch my gun. I don't care if you is day one homies. But let it just make sense, you feel me? But, you know what I'm saying? Stop with this, bro. Like, niggas shouldn't be getting slimed out their gin, getting bucked for their gun, bro. Like, come on, that's your lifeline, bro.
He would further incriminate himself in this interview, saying that he knows that people have put money on his head, and that if anyone needs guns or cars, that he's a one-stop shop.
That bitch got one head.
Uh-oh. Hold on now.
Boy, look, Queso, and what's speaking man?
Is Speedy bloodhound?
Hell no.
Did y'all grow with Q50 and Jeff, or met them recently before the fame?
Nah, personally, me, I just met Q50. I just met Q50. I used to see Jeff and shit when I first. I knew Jeff since I was like, what? 12, 13, some shit like that.
I keep seeing them talk about something about a pipe getting took or something.
No, my grandma, no, my grandma.
I never got took at all. Stolen was the word. What? Motherfuckers be stealing. They dirty.
My grandma, when a nigga takes something, that damn near force.
No, you gotta force me up. Take something. Say your shit took. Motherfuckers be stealing.
Ask Speedy what's to the money on his hair rooms. Yeah, they getting crazy on
It's
this.
a honey bun.
It's like a honey bun, man. I don't know. Damn, how much? You a one-stop shop. You need a cop.
One-stop shop. If you even want a cop, get your paperwork on that.
No bullshit.
Not long after this interview, it was alleged that Fully Chop and Speedy would meet up for a shootout at Speedy's house. Speedy would post on IG, check Morgan and Carpenter.
Said, check Morgan and Carpenter. Who didn't shoot back now?
Who didn't shoot back. Then Fully Chop would post to his story, Speedy, is your crib good, blood? These kids are insane, and keep in mind that they are only about 14 and 15 years old at this time. Chop would go on an interview.
Like, these niggas just be doing this shit for the net. Like, what is the purpose of you saying that? Like,
14 and 15 years old at this time. Chop would go on an interview with On a Couch TV to further diss Speedy and tell the public that he had taken a gun from him.
All my families, so many.
Speedy again.
Fully Chop look like he about 12 years old, bro. Right there in the little green spider hoodie, look like he about 13, bro. Like these niggas look young as hell.
Yeah, that's how they rob. That's how they rob.
Speedy nobody. Speedy had nobody.
Yes,
He used to sit in the back seat.
Oh my God, he used to sit in the middle of the seat and get his gun took every time. Never blew when they got in the shootout. His ass.
My dear buddy, he was in the middle. Every time we hop in traffic, he in the middle.
Daddy claiming the hood he not from.
He's not from Bloodhound.
That's some drill shit. They really mad about this. Look. They really mad about this.
Oh my
They really mad about
this about that.
It didn't take long for Speedy to jump on the same exact platform to clap back and explain his side of the story. And in this interview, he explains the beef between his cousin Lil 50 and how Lil Jeff inspired him to be the crash out that we witnessed today.
50 was my boy.
How'd just go down the drain like?
Stealing folk. Don't know how to, you know, they got sticky fingers. It's really all over some backdoor, that's all. They thought we was gonna backdoor somebody else for them, and then they backdoor blood. That's all it was. But folk, like the truth, like Lil 50 is a goofy man. I don't even know he be funny. Folks. That's my cousin, and all, but folks ass is a goofy. He don't do shit for drive, blood.
If you're really in the streets for real, putting in work and all that, you probably shouldn't play on social media or like
I ain't gonna
take it serious.
I feel like you can do whatever you want to do, I ain't gonna lie. I done seen real deal hella do that. So Why not? Seeing what Jeff is doing. Why not?
Like the Lord Jeff. And RIP Lord Jeff, but look how he ended up, gang. And then people don't even know, bro. Like, if like the dude I was just talking about, Bloodhound T Slick, him and Jeff, literally, if Jeff was alive right now, he would have been arrested by now, bro. Like, for a double murder that happened back in January 2024. Like, if he didn't die back in 2024 June, he would have been arrested by now. Like, for real.
Like, what's stopping y'all from taking that route of crashing out? Because we see a lot of y'all really be strategically planning how y'all move for real.
I ain't gonna lie. That question ain't really for me. I already told them, fuck, I'm crashing out all the way. I won't know I'm crash out. I'm doing whatever I can to do something to you. If I feel like you're a threat to me, I'm crashing out, blood. That's how I ain't gonna lie.
Speedy would begin his backdoor reputation by first setting up his.
You get locked up for life, your ass ain't coming back. Nigga, you're not gonna be able to see your family. I mean, maybe visitation, but you're not really gonna be able to like see your family for real. Not gonna be able to get your mom a hug, none of that shit. Like, they don't even understand it. And then when you die, you're not gonna respawn, gang. This ain't Fortnite. This not GTA. You just don't come back, gang. They don't value their life, bro.
His former friend Queso into getting his gun taken, and if that wasn't bad enough, he would then be on live with Lil 50 moments before he was gunned down by Lil Tay in Trap City territory. Now, this is speculation that Speedy had anything to do with this. However, he would then go on to post a picture of the scene where Lil 50 was killed with the caption, "I just told you to be on point, gang." This would result in Lil 50's sister Jada letting the public know that she has $30K that she had just raised in the funeral costs, and she plans to put it on Speedy's head.
And Speedy keep trolling, is gonna be 30K on his head, and I bet you he be dead by tonight. Keep trolling, his gonna be dead. Keep trolling, the next time I see his mama face gonna be split open on my dead cousin. Why his he wanna troll?
Now, this is some insane mob shit going on between teenagers. Then, in December 2024, things would get serious after Fully Chop would post, "Mention 50, nah, he dead," in which Speedy would then respond in eerie 3 hats, insinuating that he's got 3 bodies. And he would also say, "I have no friends, just saying, watch me work." And we all know what that means. Moments later, we would hear that his former friend Queso would be shot point blank in his head while sitting in a chair in his own bedroom. After word around town would bring heat to Lil Speedy, he would seemingly do some damage control, posting, "I didn't even want to get on the net, brother, but you just fucked my head up, you know? You know, bitch, I love you." They gonna say what they want. Speedy's antics would get much worse when he would post an old photo of his ops, further provoking his ops to catch him slipping. Now, at this point, everyone had known that Speedy was claiming Bloodhound, but there was still a ton of speculation until Vert would go on to co-sign Lil Speedy directly, and he would be seen on IG Live with Vert's chain, while flashing a gun and dissing all of his ops. Speedy would then also be seen shooting a music video with Bloodhound music video filmer AMF Visuals. However, all of this momentum would soon come to an end when Speedy would be booked under unknown charges. Some are speculating that he took some charges as an initiation to join the Bloodhounds. Now, you tell me what you think in the comments. While he was locked up, Chop would continue to drop disses, and when asked when he would stop mentioning Speedy, Chop would reply, "Whenever he's dead." Although, not long after, Chop would find himself in custody as well. Some were speculating that Speedy snitched based on the timing, but that would later be debunked. Then a couple of months later, Speedy would be released and would immediately address the snitch allegations, saying, "I'll unalive myself before I rat." All of the top members would take this opportunity to repost Lil Speedy, further solidifying him as an official Bloodhound to the public. After Speedy would change his IG handle to Bloodyhound Lil Speedy and would go on to post, "We all are one. You can't be into it with one of us and not all of us." With all eyes on Speedy, it was the perfect time to drop his first visual titled "How I Get," which is now at over 427K views to date, of course taking aim at all the ops. Shortly after this, he would get signed to Grade A and Create Music Group. Then about a week later, Speedy drops another visual titled 9 Block Finest, which is at over 374,000 views to date, only further reminding Chicago who the King Snake really is. Now, outside of Vert and Speedy being seen together constantly, I mean even giving up their location like their 800 TJ, but nonetheless, it would seem that this is only only the beginning for Lil Speedy. As he would continue to drop music, we would hear him saying his lyrics. In a snippet dropped earlier this week, "I'm quick to blow, that's the Jeff in me. Don't bap Anna when you dissing me. Fast as hell, you can't run from me. Monty and Rob went out so sweet." This is a clear example of the influence that Lil Jeff had on the youth of Chicago. I only hope that Lil Speedy will continue to thrive and stay alive long enough to enjoy the great things that are coming his way. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe.
Shit, RIP to everybody, you know what I'm saying, I was in a video that had died. RIP to them, bro. Like I said, shit's stupid, bro. If you young, think about letting this shit influence you. Bloodhound, Lil Jet, Bloodhound, Q50, all the little drill rappers. Gang, get on the right track, bro. This shit gonna end two ways. Death or prison. And if it don't end that way, you just got lucky. You feel me? Or you got out before, you feel me? It got to that point. Like, look at Chief Keef. Chief Keef from Chicago, but guess what he did? He got the fuck out of Chicago as soon as he signed his little deal like 10, 12 years ago. You feel me? Now he living in LA, Hollywood. Out the mix, he got to leave his day one homies. You feel me? Niggas he grew up with. But he did it. You feel me? Because the streets not it, gang. You feel me? But yeah, I'm out, man.